y'all doing today? Welcome back to TMR. How you doing, baby? Okay, y'all, it is a rainy, gloomy Saturday today. Cold. I am on my way to my mother-in-law's house to see how she's doing. She had a procedure done the other day and she's at home, so I want to go over here and spend some time with her. And then when I leave there, I need to run to the store really quick. There's a few things I need to pick up to help me get ready for Turkey Day. All right, so really quick, you guys, I want to talk about Princess Love and Ray J. So if you guys are not familiar, the other day, Princess Love went on her Instagram basically to blast her husband, Ray J. So I'm listening to the Instagram of Princess Love, basically describing the reason why she's upset. And I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of that clip right here.
An extra phone that Ray had been hiding, or that Ray, he wasn't hiding, he had it. And he had been giving his number out. He had admitted to me that he was, nope, A1, I'm doing it, I don't care. He want to be on his page acting like the victim. Leave me alone, A1. So I found this phone that he had. I went through it. I confronted him about it. He was honest. Well, he tried to lie at first. He was honest. And he basically admitted that he had been entertaining, some women, to say women because my baby's right here. And, I told him, just be honest with me. If you're honest with me, then we can get through it. And he pretty much made it seem like he did it because we had been arguing a lot lately. And so I'm like, okay, well, we have another baby on the way. I just want to be on the same page. Let's just put it behind us one last time and let's just move forward, right? We're going to have better communication, we can have kids, but if we don't have some type of foundation, communication, then it'll never work. So we put it behind us. So we come to Vegas for the Soul Train Awards, and I didn't want to come, but he asked me to come and Melody to come because he wanted us to come to the show. So we come. We're here for about 2 days, and he asked me to move to Vegas. And I'm like, no, I don't want to move to Vegas. And so he's like, well, can you at least consider it? And I'm like, no, I don't want to move to Vegas. It's not even considering it. I don't want to move to Vegas. This is not the place to have kids. This is not a place to raise your kids. And I just don't like it here. There's too many distractions. You already like to gamble. There's way too many parties going on every night. And it's just not the place that I want to be. So
for all of you that know Ray J, we know Princess Love and Ray J have had a lot of problems. A lot of their problems was showcased on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, which they currently work on that show as we speak. And Princess Love, they just had a baby, about a year or so ago, and she's pregnant again, 8 months. Okay, I believe they're having a boy. So when I'm sitting here listening to the video of her, I'm just like, okay, Princess Love, why are you, I get you upset with Ray J, but why are you telling social media? Social media can't help you with your problems. I guess you want everybody to be mad at Ray J, but at the end of the day, girl, you need to be mad at Ray J. You chose to marry Ray J when you knew he wasn't SHIT. Like, you just didn't meet this man yesterday. You been knew that. You knew that before you said I do. Okay? So did you think because you said I do, that was going to change that man? Obviously, y'all, he doesn't love her enough to be a one-woman man. Y'all, she said that she found another cell phone that he had been hiding. So I'm thinking to myself, well, did you find that cell phone, Princess Love, or did you go looking for that cell phone? Because I'm pretty sure if he had another cell phone that he was trying to hide from her, he wouldn't put it to where he wouldn't have it to where it was so visible. See, this is what happens, y'all, when we go looking for stuff. Yeah, we'll find it. And a lot of times you'll find stuff that you don't want to see. Okay, that's what happens when we go looking for stuff. And I'm just like, okay, so she said in the live, she said that Ray J wanted her and their daughter to come to Las Vegas with them for the Soul Train Awards. What? Did he want y'all to come? Or did you want to come so you can keep an eye on him? I mean, I don't know what doctor that would allow you to travel at 8 months pregnant. Now, I believe they traveled there by car, because I remember Ray J saying, because Ray J did a video where he was basically, you know, rebuttaling to her live video, and he was like, because she said that he left them stranded. When I say them, Princess Love said that Ray J left her and their daughter stranded in the hotel. Well, Ray J got on his platform, on his social media account, and said, no, I didn't leave you stranded because you got a whole car there. Now, Ray J, she came there with you. So if y'all came together, y'all need to leave together. Like, that's normally how that works, okay? It's not like you came there first and she drove down after you, or she flew in after you. You know, y'all came there together. So if y'all came together, y'all need to leave together. She said that Ray J blocked her phone calls. But my thing is this. Why do people feel like they have to get on social media and put all their personal business out there? It's like, obviously, Princess Love, there's trouble in paradise, right? So what I'm trying to get her and anybody else like her to understand is social media can't help you with that. Because the people that are following you, yeah, you don't necessarily know if they are for, you know, the strength of your relationship or for the weakness of your relationship. Yeah, you don't know. Now, I guess she was trying to put this information out there so people can feel sorry for her. But why should somebody feel sorry for you putting yourself in a situation when you already knew the ending of the story? Like, you already knew what type of man Ray J is. Obviously, Ray J is a man in age and in form, but in mind, he's still a young boy. Okay, obviously he's not ready to be committed. He want to still play the field. Ray J seems like the type of person, he wants his cake and eat it too. And Princess, you are enabling him to have that behavior. See, this is what happened, y'all. We marry these men in hopes that they change, they turn around. Basically, upon their conversation, them telling us that they're a changed man, and then we go ahead and marry them, and then we start having kids. And see, this is where it all goes wrong, because now, not only do you got to deal with your scorned heart, now you have to deal with the emotions of your children that's going to be affected by his behaviors. Yeah. Yeah, I'm be honest with you. I don't feel sorry for Princess Love. Because I felt like instead of you standing in your hotel room talking about he left y'all, he abandoned y'all. Yeah, that video would have been coming live from my living room in LA where they live at. Yeah, it wouldn't have been coming live from the hotel room, because once I would have woke up that morning and seen that he had not came back, yeah, I'd have been packing up me and my child, and we'd have been on our way back to LA. And I'd have handled that ninja when I got back to LA. Yeah, I wouldn't have told that story sitting in the hotel room. Nah, I'd have been telling that story back at home in LA. You can't get mad at him, Princess, because you already know what you dealing with. Like, we know what we're dealing with when we start dealing with it. Did you think it was gonna change because he said I do? he decided to marry you? Because y'all, you know, if you watch Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, right before they got married, you know, he was, you know, having wild parties at an apartment that he had. You know, he was doing a lot of stupid stuff, and she was like, do you want this marriage or not? You know, it's like she had to do a lot of convincing to make him like say, okay, or do you want to be married or do you not want to be married? And I just feel like, girl, if you had to go through all that, obviously he didn't want to be married. You know, you got to look. Let me tell you something. You can't expect a man to be the caretaker of your heart. You would want him to be that. Like, we would all hope that the men that we get involved with are good men. And there are good men out here, but y'all, there's a lot of bad men out here too, okay? And unfortunately, Princess Love is dealing with a man that doesn't want to be a one-woman man. Like, he'll play the role for a little bit, and then it seems like Ray J gets bored, and then he wants something bigger and better. Or just wants something different, period. So, you know, I just feel like she needed to tell that story to maybe a really close friend, a real close family member that she could have trusted with her information, and they wouldn't have, you know, leaked it out to social media, instead of getting on your platform, putting all this out here, which now convolutes the whole story, because what probably could have been rectified, now you have made it worse by putting this information out here, and now everybody got their opinions, okay? And it's amping up the situation. You know, Ray J said in his video on his live, he said, okay, well, you know, Princess, do you not understand that we have sponsorships? Like, why would you put this information? Like, why would you go on your platform and put this information out here? But also, Ray J, why you acting like a fool? Why you push her to do that? Because obviously, you guys, she was provoked to do that because she was so mad. You know, a lot of times, y'all, we don't think rationally when we're upset, right? So she was so upset, you know, of course, because she's pregnant. And, you know, when you're pregnant, you're super emotional. And that was her way of basically retaliating. It wasn't the smart way, but that was the way she thought of at that moment. Y'all, I'm going to just be honest with you. I don't feel sorry for Princess Love, because you knew what you was getting yourself into when you got into it. Like, you knew what type of man Ray J was. But see, y'all, we think we can change these men, and y'all know we can't change a situation that doesn't want to be changed. Okay, maybe Ray J just not at his point in life where he's ready to be a committed man. Maybe he's just not at that point. And you know what, that sucks that's going on, but y'all, that happens. And, you know, having these babies, it's not going to make the relationship any better. Because it makes it worse. Because not only now you got your emotions to deal with, now you got the emotions of the children to deal with, which are going to make your emotions worse, because you're upset because your children are upset because this man that you didn't have these kids with don't want to be bothered with you or these kids. Now, I'm not saying he don't love his children, because it does seem like he loves his kids. But it's a difference between loving the kids and loving the woman who had the kids. Like, you can love the kids and not love the woman who had them. Or love the woman who had them and then fall out of love with who had them. Because, you know, there's that husband-wife relationship is different than that father-child relationship. Those are two different relationships. They're not the same. Yeah, I don't think that was a smart move for Princess. You know, I noticed, because I've been watching Princess Love and Ray J for a long while. I've been watching them since they first came on to Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. And it just always seems like Princess wants people to feel sorry for her, when she needs to feel sorry for herself, because these are the decisions you're making. Like, I understand you love that man, but you can't love that man more than he love you. You can't convince him to do right. He has to want to do right. Like, I mean, I'm like, y'all, it don't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. Like, I'm not saying, I'm pretty sure this is not the first relationship she's ever had. You know, I'm pretty sure she's been through, you know, other relationships and knowing how men are. You know? And so she basically said how the argument started was Ray J asked her to move to Las Vegas. And she was like, nah, I don't want to move to Las Vegas. And he was like, why? She was like, because Las Vegas is not a place to raise children. She said, it's not a place to raise children. And also, you got a gambling habit. She said, I want to stay in LA. And I'm thinking to myself, well, child, what's any different in LA and Las Vegas? Like, but shit, hell, both of them are wild cities if you really want to tell the truth. LA ain't no different than Las Vegas. Las Vegas got a lot more casinos, but the state of California has a lot of casinos in it too. So if he want to gamble, living in LA ain't gonna stop him from gambling, because there's casinos all over California. I understand her not wanting to leave Los Angeles because, that's her home. Maybe she has family and close friends there, and that's just what she knows and what she's comfortable with. So I can understand that. But I guess she said, well, you can go without me. And then I guess that's when Ray J left. So she took it as he's deciding to leave LA and go to Las Vegas without her. Well, that's not what he said, baby. That's what you thought. See, you putting words into his mouth. And she didn't say he said that, but based off what he said and what she's saying, that's how I came up with that scenario, So y'all, look, again, we shouldn't be discussing the details of their marriage. You know why? Because she shouldn't have put it out there. She should not have put that out there. Even if you know that even if you feel like your man is cheating, she said he did admit to, entertaining other women. Okay, well, baby, once he admitted that, because she said, well, maybe we can get past it. It's like, how many times are you going to keep giving this man passes for the things that he's doing that's against your relationship, your marriage? As long as you keep getting him these get out of jail free passes, he's not going to take you seriously. Like, at some point, you got to put your foot down and demand respect. As long as you keep having these kumbayas with this man, you going to keep telling your business on Instagram Live. Princess Love might just have to realize the fact that her and Ray J might not be able to be together, even though she's now, they have started a family. She just might have to realize, like, this just may not work. Yeah, she just might have to realize that. I don't know, you guys. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I thought it was a whole hot mess. I did not think that was smart for her to do that. Because at the end of the day, you need to respect your reputation as well. Because to me, now you coming off looking like a very foolish woman. Because first of all, you shouldn't have never even been in Las Vegas at 8 months pregnant. You should have been at the crib. Like, if you got to follow a man like that just because you can't trust him, then baby, you don't need him. I'll see y'all in the next video. Remember, y'all, sub what you love. Bye-bye.